to your head, mate.
Yeah. I'm actually talking right now for the first time that isn't a joke. Well, let's not waste any more time and get straight to it. A rifle is a primary weapon for the infantry class, costing 600 francs in the in-game shop, with the ability of aiming down sights as it's the only gun in the game to use iron sights. The damage deals about 195. It basically one-shots every zombie in the game, including sappers, as it ignores the headshot resistance they are given. It can only shoot one pellet, but it has the highest penetration out of any gun, standing at about 15, meaning it can easily shoot through hordes. It can shoot about 1,500 studs. This gun especially shines in the finale on Paris and Leipzig, since it smells in very open areas. Copenhagen also looks at a rifle. You can use the iron sights to shoot the barrel on the other side and shoot the sailors and the marines on the boat. They can also shoot the marines through this window before you even start the battle. But it doesn't perform too well on Saint Sebastian and especially Cobb, because these maps have very small environments and don't have water space to comfortably aim at. Getting back on track, it does obviously has its downsides. No bayonet, of course, a long reload time, and the slowest reload walk speed in the game, meaning you're slower than a goddamn snail. Despite what I and others may say, the rifle is getting pretty obsolete, or sort of, but more on that later. The rifle is more of a long-range pig weapon designed to aim at far distances and important zombies like bombers, igniters, and sappers, like a sniper. And thanks to its high penetration, you can basically treat it like a more stable blunderbuss, but it can only shoot in a straight line. It's also useful for aiming at teammates that are pinned by samurais and runners, as the iron sights make it easier to see. And remember, you walk extremely slowly when rewarding while walking, so only reward when you're not in combat in a safe spot. Also, don't always use your rifle like a primary. Your melee is your true primary, as it's the most reliable way to deal with the infection. And speaking of which, what melee pairs best with the rifle? Heavy saber, no doubt. It's basically a bayonet, but it extends more. You can actually hit more than one zombie, and it can be used with opposite swords, but any melee works fine for your own preference. Like I said, the rifle is a gun made for sniping and crowd control movie, so only use it for 4 targets and not ones that are close proximity of you. Leave it to your other gunners. When under the effects of a Viper or a Bugle, the musician using the Viper can reduce the reload time from 14 seconds to 11.2 seconds. And the musician activating the Bugle increases damage by 390, meaning the rifle switches through straight lines of hordes. So thank you, musicians. And for the obsolete part, well, as you know, about 90% of your combat is mostly fighting up close with your melee, and your guns are made for shooting bombers and important targets from afar. And you may think the rifle may exceed in this category, which it does, but there are other weapons that do a better job, like the musket and the blunderbuss, since these guns have a faster reload than the rifle, meaning they can get the job done quickly and effectively. The rifle is simply outmatched in terms of time and even possibly range, despite possessing the greatest out of every gun in the game. It's too slow to catch up with the fast pace, but honestly, who cares? Unless you're playing hardcore, then the rifle works, but I won't get into that. At the end of the day, the rifle is just as good as any other weapon in the game, so don't think too much and just have fun. Alright, bye. Also, anus is fine, I guess.